I'm not sure what the goal of the protesters is. I mean, it really hasn't been clear. There's no real clear-cut leader of the protesters. I would love to have a conversation with somebody to see, how do we work together to accomplish some of the problems that the protesters are protesting on. We're working in Boston on making sure that we're dealing with the racial inequality. We're talking about the police and the way the police do their job. We're talking to the ministers and the youth groups, so we're doing a lot of that. I would love somebody from the protest to say, okay, this is, holding a sign saying Black Lives Matter is important, but we're actually having conversations about it. I don't know any of the protesters that are at any of the tables with us discussing these issues. I mean, it's great to walk around and protest, and I mean, more than 3/4 of these protesters go home in a week because they go back to their home states where they're college students. So their protesting will be over for the Christmas break. So, but let's have some dialogue now.
Should they stop though?
I mean, I can't tell anyone to stop. Free speech. People have the right to protest and to express free speech. So that's not my place to do that. But I certainly would love to at least find out who's leading the protests and have some dialogue. I honestly think some of the protesters are protesting for the sake of protesting.
Are you worried about maybe some of that escalating if this continues?
Well, I mean, the safety of the police officers are at hand too. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, some of the young people there, I think, are trying to entice the police officers to respond. I mean, there was a picture in one of the papers today of a protester knocking a police officer off his bike. I mean, you can't do that. And you got to be respectful of people. The other night at the tree lighting in Boston Common, there was a young girl trapped between the fence and the protesters. I mean, have a little common sense and back off a little bit when you have little kids around and be respectful. And that's the things I'm concerned about. I'm not worried about escalation. I mean, I think this is our third occasion now in the city of Boston over the last couple of weeks, and like I said, for the most part, it's been very peaceful, and there's been not some arrests, but nothing really worth noting.